Hi friends, it's Christine Vicente with Queen City Stamp Art, and I'm back again this week for another Mail a Card Monday. This time we're making a really sweet and simple gift card holder. The design is very easy and it can be used for a variety of themes, but I wanted to showcase the Wildflower Birthday DSP because it's on the last chance list. So if you don't have some of this paper, you're definitely going to want to get some. It's so pretty and it contains these beautiful pre-printed ephemera pieces that you can pop out of the back sheets, and they coordinate beautifully with all the different patterns in the paper pack. So let's go ahead and make a card. Okay, so today we're going to be making a very sweet and simple gift card holder. And this one is just a great little design. It's fun and pretty, and especially with this Wildflower Birthday paper. And I have to tell you that the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper is on clearance right now. It's on the last chance list. So if you love this card and you haven't gotten yourself a pack of this, this is definitely something that you should add to your shopping list because it's absolutely beautiful. You will have no regrets having bought it. It's great for scrapbook pages as well as card designs. And I'm pairing it actually today with the Simply Said stamp set from Stampin' Up. This is a very simple sentiment stamp set, and the sentiments are a couple different fonts, and I love it because it's just a great addition. The fonts are just a great size for many different card designs. So let's go ahead and get into the crafting. We're going to be doing, I have pre-cut this kit, and if you look in the description of the video, you will find all of the measurements for the different pieces that are required for this card. So there's two pieces. I have two pieces of Pool Party here that I've cut and embossed this one piece. And I'm going to show you how we make this little gift card holder. But the measurements are, like I said, in the description of the video. So if you're liking this video and you enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. What I've done is I've cut a panel of the Designer Series paper that's in the theme side with the gold foil, accents up, and it has stripes on the back. What I'm going to do here is add a little bit of adhesive to this and glue it to this single panel of 5.5 by 4.25 inch cardstock. So I'm using Pool Party because that's one of the colors in the Designer Series paper. And I'm just going to center this on the panel like that. So this little panel is part of the base card, and then the other piece, this piece measures 10 inches, and I've scored it at 2 and 6 inches. And so this is what's going to create the little pocket for our gift card. So what I'm going to do before I do any punching and gluing, I'm going to actually glue these little pieces of Designer Series paper into the card, onto the card base. So I'm going to put this piece inside the pocket, and I'm going to put this piece on top of the pocket for the outside. And for this panel, instead of leaving a border, I actually measured so that it will cover the entire panel. And I do this because I like the way it looks when I go to punch it. I think it gives it a nice look. So I'm taking my 1.5 inch circle punch. You really could take any punch up to 2 inches. And I'm just going to center this top to bottom on each side of the punch. And I'm only going in a small ways. I just want to punch out a little finger notch here for the gift card so that it will fit in this little section. And then I'm going to take some of my liquid adhesive, and I'm going to lay a little bead of that on either side of the, if I can get it to work. Try a different one here. Yeah, here, this one will work. I'm just going to lay a little bead of this liquid adhesive. You only need a tiny amount on each side of that pocket so I can close it up. The tape runner is a little bit too wide. I want to make sure there's plenty of room for my gift card to slide in there. And there definitely is. The gift card would go right in here. And so now what we're going to do is glue this piece directly to our card base to finish putting the base card together. And I'm just going to center this on the panel, top to bottom and side to side, like that. And then what I did was I have this little piece of ephemera that I want to add to the front, but I thought that was a little bit plain. And so to add a little bit more texture and interest, I cut a white panel and I embossed it with the Damask Designs embossing folder. This is one of our newer embossing folders. I believe it became available in September as an online exclusive, I think. It might be in the annual catalog. I don't really remember, but it is available currently. And I'm just going to put some adhesive on the back and then add this to the front of my little gift card pocket, just to add a little bit more texture. And then I'm going to use this white piece for the inside of my pocket. And this is the part where I can add this and have a place to sign my name when I give this as a gift. I can write a little message in there and then sign it. And then this piece I'm going to add on as with dimensional adhesive just to pop that up. And I'm going to use my big dimensionals. I have a few left here with the edges. So I'm just going to add some of these to the back of my little die cut. I think this, having the little pre-printed ephemera as part of this pack makes this whole set so much more useful, because you've already got some pre-made pieces that make designing and putting that whole card together so much quicker. So we're going to do a tiny bit of stamping. I've got my Night of Navy ink pad out, and I'm going to open this up, and I chose the Happy Birthday sentiment. I'm just going to ink that and stamp it here on this little strip. Just like that. Well, that's a little crooked. I think I'll try it again. That's better. I'll close this up so I don't get that all over my arm. And then I'll take my snips again, and I'm just going to snip this off at an angle on both ends, just to make it look a little bit more finished. Since I didn't die cut this piece, I just straight cut it. And then I'm going to add this to my card base, and I'm just going to put, I want to include some dimensional adhesive. So I think what I'll do is I'll lay my dimensional here, and then I'm going to remove the release paper. I'll flip this over and add some tape runner to the back. And then when I add this to my card base, it'll stick on there in just the right spot. Just like that. And then to finish this one off, I've actually brought in some of our Christmas gems from the September December mini catalog. These are called the Traditional Sparkling Sequins. I love these because they're flat. And I really do love when embellishments are kind of flat, because it's easier to mail them. So I'm going to add a medium and a small one here to the design, just like that. Maybe I'll add a large one too, actually, over here, like that, just to kind of add a little bit more sparkle and dress it up. Because they come in gold, they coordinate nicely with the gold accents that are already on this paper, and it makes it really pretty, a very pretty finish. So a super simple gift card holder. As I mentioned, the dimensions are in the description of the video, so you can certainly go over there or look down there and make yourself a little kit and design one of these for yourself. There's all kinds of different ephemera you can use. On the first card I made, I chose the little floral cluster, the bouquet. And one tip I will give you is when you're positioning this onto the front of your card, you want to make sure that nothing goes past the fold on the left side, because when you open it, if something's overhanging, it'll get bent. So keeping your embellishment to the right of that fold is just a good design element, okay? And it's the same thing here. I've used the same, basically the same pattern papers. I just chose to use a different piece of ephemera for each of the different card designs. So I hope you enjoyed the gift card holder today, and I'll look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.